Yo guys, what's up? Welcome to episode 6 of the San Jose Earthquakes career mode. Today, we are greeted with some very unfortunate news. We have come into the transfer window, and I do actually see this as somewhat of a trend. It seems a lot of times when you go into the transfer window, whatever the mid-season transfer window is, so for the MLS it would be July, for the European leagues it would be like December. There always seems to be a training injury that takes one of your players out for a decent amount of time. This time it's Shaquille Moore for 5 weeks with a broken metatarsal. So unfortunately, well not unfortunately, we will have to be playing Tommy Thompson. As for some of the youth players, Russell Sullivan is officially 18. 82 to 94 potential. He's looking absolutely spicy. And we're going to sign him because Kashia has just left. Carlos Mencia, his potential has gone from 70 to 88 to 74 to 88, and I kind of want to sign him as well. We've been waiting on him for a while, and I think it's finally time that we put him into the team. And Justin Cameron, he's still 16, we're going to keep waiting on him. But we also have, of course, Walter Gauthier and Lucas Gauthier, who are bringing back their scouting reports. Nothing from Canada, it looks like. We haven't signed a Canadian in quite a while. As for America, decent amount of players there that look like they could be good. 67 rated, Alexander Brown. I'll sign him just to see how good he is. To add to our problems even more, Jackson Ewell is also out with, I believe, too many yellow cards. So he is suspended for a game. But looking at Sullivan, left foot, center back / center mid, looks like a really good player. And this is actually quite a big thing. If Mencia is like 4-star, although I'm not actually using him, it's just really good to have. 3-star. Fine enough. He will go probably into the substitute bench straight away as well. Maybe for Hadji. We are going to be facing Minnesota United in our first game of the episode. And it's a pretty big one. We could go into 6. We could finally crawl back after being like 2 games behind Colorado Rapids. We could finally, I think, crawl back with a win. Unless Colorado plays as well. But we have LAFC. If you saw the end of last episode, we have LAFC in the US Open Cup today, which is probably one of the more scarier things that we've ever had on this series so far. Now, as for transfers, we haven't done a lot. We've kind of been going with the youth approach, but I actually do want to get Alfredo Morales. I think he's going to be a really good signing. He'll be our center defensive mid where Judson has been. We've got 18 million as well, so we're quite comfortable on the financials and stuff like that. But we're going to offer Judson in a trade 2.5 million. I'll definitely take that, but we're going to try and get a bit lower. But yeah, Alfredo Morales, I think he's going to be a really good player. 29 years of age. It's sort of realistic coming back to the States. But yeah, he will be signed in time to face Minnesota United as well. So Alfredo Morales becomes our 5th official signing for 2.3 million, and Judson, the 29-year-old, is going to come in here, hopefully make an immediate impact. He will be playing in our first game alongside Miranda against Minnesota, who are in 9th place. If Minnesota can win this, it could be a very massive game for them because they are right now 7 points behind Whitecaps, but they do have 3 games to play on them. As for us, we're looking, of course, to get the win away from home. They've lost 2 and drawn 1. It's promising, and we come through. Espinosa, 43 minutes in. That is what I'm talking about. That was a risk. I did start Houston in that one as well. It was a risk not starting Wando, but Espinosa comes up big. And we are in 6th place, so Colorado didn't have the game. We will face Real Salt Lake next, who aren't in the top 8 as you can see there. RSL are in 11th place. So this is another massive game. Colorado drew, so we could go up by 2 on them, and then if Sporting lose, we could go within 2 points of them. So this is a massive game against RSL. And then we go in against LAFC. They're going to roll us over. So we are going to be giving Sullivan his very first start very quickly. Hernan Miranda had to wait about 2 or 3 months to get his first start. But within, I believe, 7 days of us signing Sullivan, he is making his start. July 7th, home against Real Salt Lake. They've lost their past 3 games. Just hand it to him. There we go. 2-1. And for the past 4 games now for Real Salt Lake, they have lost 2-1. Lima and Espinosa again. Espinosa is doing very, very good. And there it is. We are, I think that confirms us into 6th. But this is going to be probably one of our tougher matches of the season. LAFC in the quarterfinal of the US Open Cup, away from home. We've done well against big teams, but if we get a draw, of course, it goes to penalties. Maybe we come through on penalties. Is that an early prediction? They've won 4-0, 1-0, and 2-0 in their last 3 matches. No way! Oh! 2-1! Schkoff and Lima get the goal. Vela misses a penalty to tie it in the 57th. And Kai, we are up 2-0 into the 85th minute. What a win! And we are through in the US Open Cup. That is how you do it, boys. That is how you show up against the big teams. We have LA Galaxy next. I'm hoping we can do the same. We lost last episode 2-0. Thankfully, we're getting all of our Galaxy games out early. Saeed Haji has unfortunately been injured. I believe that was for 6 weeks. So unfortunately, he is going to have to be with Moore there in the hospital. Oh my gosh, what a win. What a win for the boys. Maybe that's the win that turns around our season. We're in 6th place. We're 3 points off Sporting KC. At this point, this is what I said, 2 episodes ago. It's a battle between 5, 6, 7, and 8. And that's what it's looking like because I'm 11 points off 4th place. And Sporting KC, of course, are 8 points off. So this game, although it is big, it doesn't really matter, for placement that much, except getting closer to Sporting KC. This is going to be another tough one, though. Javier Hernandez is just too good for the MLS, I feel, in this game. So it is going to be really, really tough to stop him. As for the top goal scorers, I haven't looked at this in a while. Wondolowski in 8th with 9 goals. But Vela, Rossi, Rudiaz, Lodero, Zardes, and Zellerin. So 3 duos there who are absolutely eating up this league. We go in against LA Galaxy away from home. And can we get a win? They won against us 2-0, of course, earlier. And they win 2-1. Espinosa with the goal, but Dupuy, I don't even know who that is. And Kyrgyzstan with the goals. It's tough. It's a tough loss. Our next game is against the Whitecaps. Now they are nipping at our heels, but they're not really anywhere close. I think they're like 6 points behind us. Yeah, with 2 games played more than us. So this is a pretty comfortable game for us. We don't really need to worry that they're going to catch up to us because we do have still 2 games on them. But it's going to be important to win this game still and go back into 6th place. So gonna go in away from home. Actually, July 21st. Hey, that was my birthday. And we make it their 4th loss in a row. Schkoff and Espinosa. Espinosa's been playing absolutely brilliantly. I really, really hope he gets nominated for Player of the Month. That would be great to see. But yeah, we win back in. Never mind. I guess we're still in 7th. We're still a game behind Colorado. The Colorado game is going to be a big one because that could set us up to be like more than a game ahead of them. And speaking of the Colorado game that was going to be so important, I didn't even know this, but it is our next game. So this could not only put us back into 6, but we're going to be 2 points ahead of them instead of the 1 that we were kind of flip-flopping back and forth with them with. We're going in, I think, with the same squad except putting back Wando because Colorado, of course, they're on the same level with us. We're going to put back in Moore. He has come back from injury. So, yeah, squad's looking good. This is probably going to be... This is the starting squad from now on if everyone's healthy. So here we go into the battle for 6th place against Colorado. They won 3-0 against Portland, so this is looking kind of scary. Surprise me, boys. It's not looking good, but can you surprise me with a win? We've got it. 2-0, Lima. Lima from the left back position has scored like 6 or something goals. Schkoff gets another there. 2-0, and we are now in 6th. Staying pretty happy. 2 points ahead of Colorado with a game to play. Houston is unhappy with involvement. That's pretty much the whole team at this point is unhappy with how much I'm playing them. Sullivan will go up to a 66 rating. and I want to start playing him more, but he just needs to get a few more ratings up before I start, starting him every single game. But that is going to be it for July. We'll go into the second half of the transfer window next time out. I'm not really thinking of making any more signings. Maybe we get like a better, I don't even know what we could get. The only thing we could get is a striker. I'm not taking out Wando. So that is going to be all for me. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for all the support. I'll see you guys later.